Cold email is still one of the most powerful ways to land clients, book meetings, or grow your business. But most cold emails fail because they all look generic, they feel templated, they feel rushed, and they lack the personalization. Trust me on this, people can smell copy pasted emails from a mile away and they ignore it. The net result? Low reply rates to your emails. To fix this issue, people often talk about sending personalized emails, but practically speaking, it is often impossible to do manual research on all of your leads and gather data about them and then send personalized email, right? I mean, who would do that? Especially if you have a big chunk of leads. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how you can automate this research thing using AI and then send super personalized icebreakers to those leads. I'm gonna show you the exact step-by-step process of how you can build out this automation yourself inside NNN. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, usually, most of the times, I like to start my automation by first plotting everything out in a digestible diagram and then figuring out what I should do. So first, we need to get leads, right? To get leads, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to Apollo, and then in Apollo I'm gonna search leads based on my keywords. So this will be different to the industry that you are targeting. Right now, say I wanna target dental practices in the US. Okay, but the thing is, okay, let's just head over to Apollo and let's get this done first. Okay, so after heading into my account, Apollo account, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to people. So this is something that I was working with. Let me clear everything out and let me search start from scratch. Okay, so as I said, I want to target people in the dental niche, right? So what I'm gonna do is, first of all, I want verified leads. And then what I want is I'm gonna head over to job title, and this would be owner. Obviously, I want the key decision makers, and then I want president, I want founder. Is there anything? Yeah, founder and CEO. Partner. Yeah, vice president. Yeah. So these are the job titles that I want. Now I want industry keywords. First, let's get it started. So I will be so this will be in the health and wellness, right? So right now I want dental. Not any kind of leads, but I want dental leads, right? So as you can see, we already got about 23.6 thousand leads, but I guess these are worldwide. But as I said, I want to target the US. So yeah, boiling down, we get about 17.3k leads, and that's a lot. Okay, but I don't want to use Apollo to download these leads because of the pricing. If I get on to Apollo pricing, then you would see that it is basically the monthly billing is $59 per month, and the annual is more or less the same. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna use Apify. I am gonna use Apify to scrape this Apollo leads. Now I'm gonna explain everything so later, but just so you get a rundown of it, I'm gonna use Apify to scrape leads, and then I'm gonna download those leads. I'm gonna download sorry for my poor handwriting. So I'm gonna download those leads as a CSV file, right? Okay, so I'm gonna head over to Apify. If you do not have an account, just log in with your account. I have an account already. So first of all, I'm gonna head over to Apify, right? I'm gonna search in Apollo Scraper because I wanna scrape Apollo leads, right? So when I search for Apollo Scraper, there are a bunch of actors. Now in Apify, what actors are basically is that actors are basically scrapers, right? So this allows you to scrape anything. Apify is that type of a store. So I usually use this scraper. It is $1.20 per thousand leads. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit on try for free. Okay, and this thing here is the actor ID, and this will be important for us for the down the line. I'm gonna show you where this will be used. So what this does is it basically scrapes the Apollo leads for you. So what you have to do is you basically grab this URL, copy it, and then paste it here. Okay, so just leave it blank. If you leave it blank, it will just basically scrape all the leads that are here in this data set. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna I'm gonna turn clean output to be on so that I get clean data, and then I'm gonna hit save and start, and then let's see what it returns. Okay, the actor is currently running right now. Yeah, so the actor has returned, and let's export the leads as a CSV file. Okay, so you're gonna hit on CSV and hit on download. Cool. So now what I wanna do is I wanna open a new Sheets document. Okay, and I wanna import the leads that I just downloaded. Just drag and drop here. Replace spreadsheet. Yeah. Boom. You get the leads here. Now the thing is, let's just name this data set. Let's name it something like YouTube personalized icebreaker. Okay, and let's just shorten this name. Let's say these are raw leads. Okay, cool. I am gonna format it a bit so that I can easily work with it. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, I need the first name, I need the last name, I need the email, I need the company name. These are the things that I need. What I do not need is I do not need the person's photo. I do need the title so that I know that is he a decision maker of the company. I let's keep this on. Yeah, headline is important. Seniority is also important. Estimated number of employees. Yeah, it would be it can be used to make icebreakers. City, state, country. Yeah, these are unimportant. Organization logo URL. I don't need it. Organization annual revenue. I'm gonna keep this field, that is printed revenue. And then what it is, this is organization SEO description. Yeah, so right on the get-go you get a lot of description of the organization from LinkedIn, from the Apollo dataset. So this will be valuable when we build out the personalized icebreaker. I'm gonna keep this on. I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna keep this organization technologies. I don't need this. Email domain. I don't need this. ID. Just let it be. Organization ID. I don't need it. Twitter. No, not needed. Organization LinkedIn URL. Let's see. Not needed. Organization Twitter URL. Not needed. Facebook URL. Not needed. Founder year. Yeah, this will be important. Organization primary domain. Hey, this is the same, right? Newton Dental. Sorry. For that, Newton Dental. And this is Dix.dental. Oh, sorry. Newton Dental. Yeah. Yeah. So this is important. I don't need. Sorry for this bugging up. So I don't need this thing. This column here. Phone. Yeah, phone is important. Organization street address. I don't need. Okay, just let me keep it for personalization if I need. Raw address. What's the difference between street address and raw address? I don't know. Okay, let's keep it. Organization, state, city, country. These are all important. Market cap not needed. Okay, done. Now, what I want to do is I just want to basically delete these gaps. Delete these two gaps right here. Yeah, and then I wanna delete these two gaps. Basically, what I'm doing here is I just formatting this Google Sheet so that I can work with it later, and it is readable for me. I am gonna delete these as well. Yeah. I'm gonna delete this as well. Yep. So after I clean this lead list, what I get is this, right? Cool. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a new column here. I'm gonna name this as status. I'm gonna write unenriched. Okay, so this is important. You don't want to miss this. I'll explain why am I doing this later. Okay, so you basically want to just drag and drop it for. So you might be wondering, hey, I only have 100 leads, right? But I showed in Apollo that you have 17.3 thousand leads. So basically this is for demo purposes. So I don't want to, burn my all cash just for this video. I basically want to work with 100 leads. So if I can generate personalized icebreakers for 100 leads, you can generate personalized icebreakers for 1,000,000 leads if you have the money. Okay, cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna work with this. Okay, before I proceed, I just want one thing, that is I am gonna make a new sheet. I am gonna name this as enriched leads. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just place this column names. I'm gonna explain why I'm doing this later. Company name, email, LinkedIn, and icebreaker. Yeah, this is it, and this is all that is required. Oh, I need one thing. I need headline. So I'm gonna put it here and done. So now what I'm gonna do is I wanna automate everything, right? So I am gonna head over to NNN. So that is NNN.io. I am gonna hit sign in. Now, if you do not have an account, you are basically gonna create a new account, and then gives you a 14 days free trial, so you can play around with it. I have an account already with NNN, so I'm just gonna hit sign in. Now, after you sign into your NNN account, what you're gonna do is you are gonna basically create a new workflow. Okay, so let's head back to our drawing tab here. So after we have downloaded the CSV, right? We have basically clean the CSV. So this part is done. We have done this, we have done this, we have done this, and we have done this. So now what I want to do is I want to import this inside N8N. Then what I want to do is basically out of this CSV file, I want to see if the leads have email or not, because I don't want to send emails to people who do not have an email, right? Technically, that is not possible. So an Apollo gives you a bunch of leads without email, so that's an issue. So I am gonna return those leads that have email. Then what I'm gonna do is I am gonna call a LinkedIn scraper. So what this LinkedIn scraper will do is it will basically grab useful data for personalization. Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is I am gonna feed all of this into an AI agent. Now, what this AI agent is gonna do is it's basically gonna generate icebreakers. This AI agent is gonna generate icebreaker. Then what I want is basically I want to update everything in the Google Sheet. So this is the workflow. So we are here right now. What I want to do is basically, first of all, I need to grab my Google Sheet data. So what I want to do is I want to get rows in the sheet. Okay. So if you are new to NNN and you haven't connected your Google Sheets account with your NNN, you just hit create new credentials and you can just sign in with your Google account, and this will basically automatically create your link your Google account with the NNN. So I already have it linked, so I'm gonna proceed. So I am gonna grab this list, right, that I have created, and from this list I'm gonna grab this raw leads sheet, which is this one. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a filter. So what I'm gonna do is this status column, that is the last column here, must have unenriched in it. Why? I'm gonna explain it later, but just to give you a brief idea of it, when I'm gonna I'm gonna hit when I'm gonna automate this workflow, basically after processing it will replace unenriched with enriched, so that you don't touch the same leads that you have already enriched twice. Okay, so you don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna show you later. So after you get the row, I'm gonna just execute it and see if it works. Yeah, I get 100 data. Cool. Now I'm gonna check if the rows has email or not, right? So I need a filter node. So what I need is I'm gonna check. I don't want personal email. I want company email. So if company email exists, right? I'm gonna check if company email exists right now. So let's just run it over. Okay, cool. Wait a minute. Uh, I saw some emails where the company email didn't exist, but it sent me 100 data. That shouldn't be the case. It should have discarded some. So I guess this would need to change to if company email is not empty. Yeah, I guess this will do. Let's execute it. What is wrong? Is company email? Oh, sorry, I use number. If company email is not empty, right? Yeah, it discarded 9 items, so it works. So after this, what I want is I want to basically loop over each of the 91 items. So I'm gonna use this loop over items node. Let me just quickly rename this nodes. This will be get raw leads. This will be check if email exists. And let's just keep it as is. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna loop over the entire lead list, right? So first of all, I need to set some variables for it. I'm gonna use the set fields. Now, before I work with this one, I wanna work with the next node first. So I wanna make an HTTP request. What I wanna do basically is after you scrape the after you do this, you wanna basically run the LinkedIn scraper, right? So where do you get this LinkedIn scraper? So if you go head over to Apify store and you search for LinkedIn scraper, I usually use this one. This actor right here is this. This is a paid per result. So for 1,000 results, it's gonna charge you around $10. Okay, pretty damn cheap. If you wanted to manually do this, this would take a lot of time. If you would, outsource this to another person, he or she would definitely charge more than $10 for 1,000 leads, right? So what I want to do is I want to first check if this works. Okay. So instead of using it inside NNN, I first want to check if this works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the first person, this one, and then I want to input the LinkedIn, and I'm going to keep everything as it is. I'm going to hit run. Let's see how it goes. It is running right now. The actor is running. Okay. Yeah. So we got some output here. So these are all bunch of information from LinkedIn, right? Cool, 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 cool. So it works. So what I want is instead of doing this inside this, Apify UI, I want to do this here. Okay. For each and every email. So what I want is I basically need to head over to Apify Apify API docs. Yeah, this one. Then I basically want to run an actor. Okay, actor runs. What I wanna do is I basically wanna run task synchronously and get dataset items, right? So this is the API that I wanna call, and this is the one. So what you are gonna do is you are gonna always what I always do is I hit on CLI and curl, and I just basically copy this code, and inside this HTTP node I basically paste the curl. Okay, and then hit import. So this will automatically populate everything that is required. Okay, so I'm gonna rename this as LinkedIn Apify API. Cool. Now, what I want is this thing. Sorry, this thing is actor ID, right? So, what is actor ID? Actor ID is basically the this ID. This ID is the actor ID. Okay. So instead of hard coding it here, what I want is I wanna set a field. So I'm gonna name it as actor ID. I'm gonna paste it here. Then I need another thing, that is I need my Apify API token. Now this will be different for everyone. So how you're gonna get it, I'm gonna show you quickly. Apify console. Apify console. Yeah, you head over to your Apify console. Then you're gonna head over to settings, API and integration, and then basically you are gonna create your own API token. So I'm gonna create a new token here. I'm gonna name this as YouTube personalized icebreaker. You can name it anything you want. So after it is created, I'm gonna simply copy this token. I'm gonna head over to my init template and I'm gonna paste this. Okay. So what you are gonna do is what I want. Let's pin this and let's just run this so that I get data. Cool. So what I want is let's run this. Let's run this node as well. Done. So what I want to do is I want to basically copy the actor ID. I'm going to drag and drop it here so that instead of hard coding it, it's basically pasted here. And then here, I'm going to hit on expression and then expand it and then clear this out, drag it and drop it here. Okay. Now, what I want to do is body content type using JSON expression. Then what I want is I will basically head over to the Apify actor. I'm gonna head over to JSON. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna paste it here. Okay. So instead of hard coding it like this, I'm gonna clear this out and I am gonna grab the LinkedIn URL of the person that I wanna search. Okay. Let's see if it works. Execute the step. Wait a minute. The resource you are using. Okay. Guys, sorry, my internet account suddenly got hanged, so I needed to redo some things. So I was basically calling the incorrect API. So basically, let's head over to docs, API docs, and what you want is you want this actor, this thing, run actor synchronously with input and get dataset item. So there is one another thing that is similar, but this is not the one. You don't want this one, not return output. You want specifically this one. Okay, you want this API. So I'm gonna copy it. Sorry, I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna head over to it and then I'm gonna paste it here. Okay. So I want to replace the actor ID with the LinkedIn actor ID from the set field and then set my own Apify API key. And then what I want is I want to send data as JSON. I am gonna head over to this actor Apify, and then I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna paste it here. Then instead of hard coding it, what I want to do, I'm gonna head on expression. I am gonna clear this out, and I am gonna grab the LinkedIn, okay, and drag and drop it here. Okay, let's see if it runs right now. Let's see. It is still running, I guess. Is there a run right now? Yeah, I can see that there is a run right now, and it did run, and it did return bunch of LinkedIn data. Okay, so this will be different for each lead. So now that I know that this works, what I want to do is I want to basically after I get this data, but these are all as JSON format, I want to aggregate everything so that everything is in a single list. Okay, I'm gonna hit all aggregate all items into a single list, and I'm gonna hit keep all fields as included. I'm gonna pin this note so that I don't wanna do the same thing again. I'm gonna hit execute, and voila, it is aggregated. Okay, done. So that now that this thing is in a single list, what I want to do is I want to call an AI agent. So I want to call OpenAI agent, and I want to message them all. Okay. Now, before I do it, what I want is I want to clean something. So I don't want to fit everything into my model and make it confused. I want to set specific notes that I want to send to the model. Okay. What I want is I want to send the first name. So instead of calling the LinkedIn ones, I wanna get this from the loop over items. Sorry, it has email. Yeah, it has email. First name, drag it. Last name, drag it. Email, drag it. Organization name. Wait, is the organization name as Health and Wellness, or is it the industry? Yeah, it's Health and Wellness. Okay. So organization name, then what I want is from the LinkedIn, I want the headline. I want the current job duration in years. So this is 0 for this person, but this will be different for each and every person. And what I want is I wanna grab the organization short description, get the then I want to get the organization city, state. Okay, so I want to pass these things, as long as also I'm going to pass the other LinkedIn data items. So what I want is let's run this field. Cannot be executed and cannot aggregate and execute. Why? Okay, so I need to instead of use has email, I need to use loop over items. Yeah, loop over items, and then basically I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna paste it. Loop over items, loop over items, loop over items, loop over items. Guys, you're gonna get this entire template in the description. Okay, so if you get stuck in any way, you can just copy paste the template. Just follow along with this video so that you understand the entire workflow. Okay, Okay, so let's pass it. Uh, uh, uh. What's the problem with it? Wait, you know what? Let's unpin these nodes because usually NNN doesn't know which node you are working with. Oh, I see. I have a problem with the messaging of the model. So, okay, let's delete this right now and let's just execute the workflow as it is. Okay, the LinkedIn scraper is getting called. It is getting aggregated. Mhm. Okay, so yeah, it worked for two people. Okay, so this is working right now. So the first name, last name, organization name, headline. Um, yeah, so it is working. Then let's just spin everything up. Let's add an OpenAI node. Now, if you do not, if you haven't connected your OpenAI account with the NNN, what you need to do is you need to get your API key from, wait, it is platform.openai.com. And then what you are gonna do is you are gonna generate API key, okay? You're gonna create a new key, and then what you're gonna do is you are gonna paste that key here, okay? So now, since I already have it binded, I don't need to do it again. So I have seen that ChatGPT 4.1 mini works fine for this, and since I have a lot of leads, I don't want to burn cash by using a higher model, and 4.1 mini just works fine. Okay, so now I have written a bunch of prompts to this AI. You are basically gonna get everything in the workflow template in the description link. But here's the prompt that I gave in the system prompt, okay? So you are a useful intelligent sales assistant. You are given a set of information about a lead, LinkedIn profile data, headline, company, SEO, etc. These are all the people in the dental industry in the US. So obviously this will be you will change this based on your industry. So we are offering them custom AI voice receptionist that answers calls 24/7 and works with their CRM. So this will also change depending on the offer and the service that you are selling to your leads. Your task is to take all this info and turn them into catchy, personalized openers, icebreakers for our cold email. Keep the icebreaker short and 3 to 4 sentences max. You'll return your icebreaker in the following JSON format, blah, 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 hey, hey, hey. So, first thing. So, this is completely personalized based on the data that the agent has. Okay. I gave it some rules, right, in a Spartan or laconic tone of voice. So this part right here, I'm not gonna lie, this is not mine. So I basically copied this rule from another YouTuber, Nick Sarif. Many of you might know him. So I basically copied the rules from his tone. So I have seen that this works, okay? And this part is mine. There are a bunch of rules. So include first name and their shortened company name, and instead of using writing xyz is dental, just shorten it and write xyz. And write love tooth tail instead of love tooth tails pediatric dentistry and orthodontics. So do the same with the locations. So San Francisco instead of San Francisco, LA instead of Los Angeles. For variables, focus on small, non-obvious things. To paraphrase, the idea is to make people think we really dove deep into their website. So don't use any cookie cutter stuff like love your website or love your years of experience or blah blah blah. So this is the system prompt, and this is the user prompt. So there are two prompts: system and the user. So user prompt is this. I basically gave it the first name, last name, company name, headline, current job duration, email, short description, city. So, and after that, I also gave it the data that we got from LinkedIn. Okay. So, and since it is aggregated and the LinkedIn data contains a lot of fields, I needed to use this piece of code right here, which basically formats it everything so that the AI agent can receive the data. Okay. So this is it. Obviously, these are empty because the fields of this particular person in the LinkedIn is empty. So, and again, you will get everything in the description box. So you can just copy paste the code here. Now, let's, you're gonna output content as JSON, and I'm gonna rename it as generate personalized icebreaker. Okay, let's run it and let's see if how it goes. Execute step. Hey Donna, I noticed you recently stepped into ownership at Health and Fitness. Starting fresh must bring a lot of onto your plate. I have an idea around simulating a patient calls that could free up your time. Yeah, basically because this person stated that she is new. So if I go head on to her LinkedIn, so basically this obviously this person doesn't have much, is not active on LinkedIn. So this is not a good example. So okay, you know what? I guess this works. Okay, let's cross our fingers and hope that this works. So after this is done, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna add this in my Google Sheet. Okay, so I am gonna append row in sheet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over to this one, and I'm gonna append it into the enriched leads data here. Okay, so what I want to do is map each column manually. Yeah, I want the first name, last name, first name, last name, company name, email. Let me just grab it from here. LinkedIn, and then I am gonna loop over items. This is the same. Headline. I am gonna dump in the icebreaker that is generated. Okay. So this is the icebreaker. This is the first part of the email that you're gonna send. So let's do this and let's see how it goes. Boom, done. Okay, so this is added into our lead list and the icebreaker is done. So what I want to do next is I want to again update my original Google Sheet. So what I want to do is I want to update a row. So this is it. So I want to basically grab the raw leads and I want to match. Okay, so what am I gonna match? I am gonna match based on the ID. Okay. Now I had an ID here that is this one. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave basically the every other field as empty, but I'm gonna change status to enriched. Okay. Update row, and I'm gonna rename it as update row in raw 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 what raw shit. Just keep it, let's keep it at that. So what it's gonna do is it's basically, since it has already worked with the first one, it's gonna update it as enriched. Okay, let's hit done. Yeah, boom. So this one has been enriched. So now whenever I run the workflow from the start, it's gonna match those leads that are not yet enriched, and then it's gonna work for those leads. Okay, so I'm gonna save this and I am gonna unpin everything. So this one needs to be unpinned, this one needs to be unpinned, this one needs to be unpinned, and let's execute and let's cross our fingers. Okay, so this is running. The LinkedIn Apify scraper is getting called. Icebreaker is getting generated. Let's see. Yep, it is personalized. So let's see. Hey chat, I came across Boger or Boger, whatever. I came across Boger and noticed your focus on TMG neuromuscular treatment in Plymouth. It's a niche that could benefit from 24/7 call support tailored to your patient's needs. Thought I'd reach out with a quick idea that I might help. Boom, that is personalized. Now, if I receive this email, I would think that you basically research me, right? Because no one would know that I focus on TMJ neuromuscular treatment. Okay. Hey Andrew, I noticed how Frangelo Dental leverages the combined expertise of three siblings in Manhattan with cutting edge tech. That family dynamic plus innovation is real. Now, basically, this where what this AI agent is getting all this information from LinkedIn, okay, and from company SEO. I noticed how you're leading Dix Dental with a focus on consulting and retail in Chagrin Falls. Your background in FDA and market development hits, hence you know how to navigate complex challenges. Boom. This is personalized. I mean, look at it. AI is working. You don't need to do anything. AI is doing its job. You could pay someone, at least a couple of $100. You need to, research each and every lead and get things personalized, right? And this is $1 million opportunity. I mean, if you send these emails, these openers, your reply rates will increase. Then Jessica, I noticed your hey Paul, I noticed your strong focus on strategic planning. Hey Jim, I noticed you've led dental for over 40 years in Valparaiso. Okay. I noticed Bright Dental's dedication to combining state-of-the-art tech with a luxury experience in Bethlehem. Your passion for precise cosmetic and general dentistry. This is personalized. I know it's Boger Dental. Hey, isn't Boger Dental the same? Okay, I guess it's different decision maker. Okay. Hey Brian, I noticed Oak Ridge carefully blends cutting edge tech with a personal touch that feels rare these days. This is personalized, and already it has updated the status in the raw leads section. Now you might be wondering why this is unenriched in the middle, because this person doesn't have an email, so we don't care about this person. Okay, Now, after you have all these icebreakers, personalized icebreakers, you can do anything. You can send them manually. But if I were you, I would be using an automated software that will basically send out these emails automatically. This agent has already run for 20 leads and it's gonna keep on running until I tell it to stop. So I guess um, this much is fine for demo purposes. So I'm gonna stop this workflow right now. So once you get the icebreakers done inside your Google Sheet, you can basically do anything you want with it. You might send out um, manual emails, though I wouldn't recommend you to it because there are a lot of automated softwares. I usually use Instantly to send out the email campaigns. So what you are gonna do is you are gonna basically download the Google file as a CSV, and then you are gonna upload it here and dump it all in here, and then you are gonna basically, if you are not used to Instantly, this is an automated email sending platform, and this also does a lot of things. So you can see that I have wrote a copy. Obviously this will vary depending on your offer and your industry, but this is what I'm selling right now. We are selling AI voice agents to dentists. So let me just give you a preview of this email. Hey Donna, I noticed you recently stepped into the ownership at Health and Wellness. Starting fresh must bring a lot on your plate. I have an idea around streamlining your patient's call that could free up your time. Thought I'd reach out to share. Blah blah blah. Then the next part is the copy that I wrote. Okay. So this will be different. This personalization icebreaker will be different for each and every lead. Okay. This will be different for Donna. This will be different for Chad. This will be different for Richard. This will be different for Jessica. Okay. So this is the power of the AI agent, that you can basically get personalized icebreakers. And this basically, if I was Donna and if I was receiving this email, I would at least try to see what you are trying to say, because I would consider that you took your time out to research about me and you were sending this email to me and not just spamming thousands of people with the same email, right? So this is the power of AI automation. And if you found this video helpful, hit a like to this video, hit subscribe, and this would help my channel a lot. This is a new channel. You will basically get the entire workflow in the description down below. You can get it up for free and you can use it however you want. Just change the your Apify API keys and the other parts that I mentioned in the video and use it as you wish for your business. So with that being said, bye.